Hello and welcome to my expected review and recap of last night's episode, September 13th, 2012. Okay, so, sorry it wasn't up last night. I went through this thing last night where I was debating not doing these videos anymore, and I'll give you the reason why. There's a couple of reasons. One of the reasons is I feel like no one even watches these. I mean, I do get views, but I don't get any feedback in the comment sections, and I would like to know, the people that are watching, I would like to know their opinions too. And I don't get a lot of that, and it's kind of disappointing when I, take time out of my day to do this, and I don't get any feedback. And I also get a lot of hate, which, it doesn't bother me, but it is annoying. I mean, it's YouTube. I mean, every single YouTuber has haters. Even the most popular ones, they still get hate comments. So that doesn't bother me, but it's just, it gets annoying when that's the only thing that I'm getting, And because I have been so busy, I have a new job, and I'm working a lot, and, when I come home from work, I just want to lay down and watch TV and not do anything, and it's hard for me to get the motivation to want to, do this. So I'm going to stick with it, but don't expect it to be up right away, because honestly, I don't know if I can do videos at night. I'm going to try. If I am able to sleep in, but honestly, I don't sleep in ever, because even when I have work later in the day, if my shift's later in the day, I still wake up early, because I work out in the mornings at 9 o'clock every morning, so I don't ever sleep in. If for some reason I'm sleeping in, then I'll definitely be able to do it at night. I'm just so tired. By the time I'm done watching my daily TV, I'm going to bed. So yeah, sorry about that. So, I'm sorry, do you feel my pain? Do you feel my pain here? Okay, well, I'm glad I got that off my chest. I know all of you are like, get on with the review already. Okay, I'll get on with it. Okay, so first up, we had a boy named Johnny Maxwell, and he sang all these people, and it is an original song. He was okay. He had an okay voice. The song was kind of cheesy, but once he started rapping, I was like, okay, I feel something, getting it. But I don't think he's nearly as good as Astro was last year. Astro, I know a lot of people kind of like Astro, but you gotta admit he was a good rapper. I'm not gonna say he was as good as Astro, but he was okay. I honestly, I don't know. I think he's not that great. I don't see him going that far, but we'll see. Then after that, we had a girl named Alexa Berman, and she sang Too Close. She's a little bitchy girl, and Simon called her, what did he call her? Called her the Kardashian and something, I don't remember, but Jersey Shore. Kim Kardashian and Jersey Shore said that she was a mix of that. And, but yeah, she was really bad, and, yeah. Then we had a couple of bad auditions. They had a guy named Dylan Osborne singing Feeling Good. He was just bad. And then we had a guy named Ezekiel McCarter, and he just pretty much shows his abs, and yeah, but he's not good. And then they have a couple of groups, and they're bad. There's this one group. They're literally short for 5 seconds, but they were an all-black group, an all-black boy group, and they were singing One Direction. It was so hilarious. Everyone on Twitter was like, Black One Direction. I was like, it was hilarious. Okay. Well, anyways, after that, we had a guy named Jason Brock, and he is a very energetic, flamboyant, crazy hairstyle, crazy style kind of guy. He is gay. He said he has a boyfriend, so I don't have a problem with that. I think I like when people come out on TV and they're not afraid to say it on national television. Like, I like that, you know. But my problem with him is he kind of reminds me of Adam Lambert from American Idol, yet he is 10 times more flamboyant, 10 times more gay. Like, I mean, I know Adam Lambert's gay, but he's not that flamboyant. He can get flamboyant sometimes, but this guy, he's just kind of like, glitter, the stage, I love to perform. You know, the typical gay stereotype. And he's a little bit more on the heavier side. So he was kind of like an Adam Lambert wannabe a little bit. His voice wasn't as good as Adam Lambert, but it was still good, and I was very surprised. They gave him a standing O. I don't really think he's standing O. I don't think that was for the standing O worthy, but I think the reason why was because they so weren't expecting it. They were probably just expecting him to be horrible, just because of his personality, and he was kind of like over the top. And yeah, but honestly, I think he'll be a little bit too theatrical. If he can figure out a way to balance the theatricality and the mainstream, I think he could be really good for the show. So we'll see what happens. And then after that, we had a really creepy stalker kid named Patrick Ford, and he sang "Circus" by Britney Spears. He is absolutely in love with Britney. He's like her #1 fan. Yeah, he was horrible. Britney was disgusted by him. Creeper. And then lastly, we had a girl named Carly Rose Sonenclare singing "Feeling Good." So before I talk about her, I just want to say how I had a moment. I'm from Rochester, New York, and I swear to God, I thought she said Rochester, New York when she first said it. And I kind of freaked out because I was like, oh my God, local! And then come to find out, she's actually from Westchester, New York. It just sounded like Rochester when she said it. That's why you need to put the name and then where they're from on a little caption when you introduce someone. Ugh. Seriously, I thought, during her audition, I thought she was from Rochester. And I was like, oh my God, this is awesome. We have a local. That's freaking amazing. And she wasn't from there. And I was kind of pissed. And I was kind of like, damn it, I thought we had a local. But seriously, like, we never have anyone from these shows on any, like, I think the only person, last year we had Nick Dean. He was in the group Intensity, and he was from Rochester. And then the only other person I remember from around this area, Rochester, Syracuse, Buffalo, Western New York, the last person I remember was season 3 of American Idol, and that was John Stevens, and he was from Buffalo. Other than that, I don't remember, I don't, no one, there's like no one. Like, why? Is Western New York talentless? Is there no one with talent in Western New York? Like, what is up with this? It kind of pisses me off. Like, I'm like, can we just get one person? You know? Ugh, it drives me nuts. But anyways, yeah, she was really good. I knew she was going to be good. I had a feeling when, you know, they showed her, and I was like, oh yeah, she's going to be good, because it was the pimp spot. Either she was going to be really good or be really bad, and we already had a bunch of bad auditions early on in the episode, so I was like, she's going to be good. So yeah, she was really good. I see her being a fan favorite, especially for the youngins. The youngins are gonna love her. But yeah, I really liked her. She was, oh, man, she had great power. You know, the fact that she could sing like this at age 13. Can you imagine what she's gonna sound like when she's in her 20s or her 30s? Like, holy moly! Like, your voice doesn't fully mature until you're in your 20s. Girls who have really, really good voices at age, 13, 14, 15. That's not even their full potential. They have so much more that they can do that they just don't know yet because they haven't learned it or they haven't experienced enough to get there. So, I'm excited for her. Even though she's not from Rochester, New York, she's still from New York, so I'm still happy we kinda got along. Kinda. Not really. But, yeah. Thank you all for watching. I'm really sorry, about, me wanting to quit YouTube. I know some of you are probably going to be like, yeah, quit YouTube. You don't need to be up here, loser. But, I enjoy doing this. It's just, I don't have the time. And when I do have the time, I'm exhausted. So, I'm going to try and do this. I'm going to try and make my quality of my videos better. I'm going to try and, work my way. From when I started last year from now, I've definitely improved on my commentary. And, there's still a lot more that I want to improve on. So, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be here. And, yeah. I enjoy it. So, thank you all for watching. See you next week for more voice and